Round 1, fight!
He planned it, orchestrated it, and executed it.
Oh, the crush!
And the arena is going wild right now.
That's gonna do it.
Let's go!
I'm a true champion.
Knuckle is your Capcom Cup champion. One more. Gonna do it. He's the Capcom Cup 2017 champion.
Gotchiku got it. That's gonna do it. He is your Capcom Cup champion.
I'm a true champion. Champion. I'm a true champion.
And hello everyone, welcome to Celtic Throwdown 2019. This is the last premier event on the European circuit before the European Regional Finals. But to kick things off, you got myself, Jammers, on the mic. And I've got the Cosmopolitan with me. He's decided to grace with his presence, running all over the gaff. Tyron.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy to be here. Celtic Throwdown back in Ireland, bro. What's going on?
I mean,
happy
we're
to hold
all
it down
good.
with man like Jammers here at the CPT Premier event here at Celtic Throwdown. It's going to be a sick one.
I mean, it's a long time coming for these guys because, look, they've been doing rankings for the past couple years.
Yeah.
Now they've been upgraded to the Premier status, and that means that attracts all the big names. We got the Evo champion in the building, Bonchan. We've got a lot of the Japanese contingent here. Itabashi, Storm Kubo, Margo, Kazunoko. They're all here. And again, let's not forget, we got Evo 2018 champion, Problem X.
Problem X is here.
We got Luffy here.
Yep.
We got strong European heads. We got everyone under this roof. And it's nothing but killer games, gourmet games for you guys at home and for us to call the action. So guys, be sure to tweet out the stream, twitch.tv/Capcom Fighters, and let everybody know that day one of Celtic Throwdown is kicking off.
Spread the word, guys. Get it out there, social media. It's going to be a really, really good event. I've just been looking around the venue here. We've got some amazing players. Why don't we run down some of the pools and just sort of let the guys at home know, who they're going to be expecting to see here on the stream.
All right, so we've got Punk here, because I forgot to mention his name. We actually got quite a few American players here. We got Punk, Smug. I think I've seen him. Yes. Who else? We got UYU Kami.
Kami's
your teammate,
here.
Your boy.
Yeah, he's out
He's here. We've got, I believe, I think I saw Oil King running around somewhere.
Oil King is here for sure.
But yeah, guys, we got the brackets here. But don't forget, you can follow on with the brackets at home. Smash.gg. Just go on there and type in Celtic Throwdown 2019. You can look at all these polls.
Yeah, it's really easy to do that these days. You just head over to Smash.gg. You can just follow at home and just root for your favourite players. You can see how they're doing. Even if there's losers matches that you might not be seeing on stream or whatever, you can still carry on checking those out at home and follow along.
I'm pretty sure what me and Tyron are going to do for the first block, we should be running through pools A1 to A2 and 3.
Yeah.
Under the assumption
I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to work because we've got 3 blocks right. We've got A, B, and C.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got a whole bunch.
All right. So we've got in pool A1 again. Like I said, you can follow on at home.
All of these are stacked, by the way. They're absolutely stacked.
So we've got Punk. He's waiting for his match after winners round one. We've got Hurricane. Now Hurricane's only got 55 global points.
See, Hurricane is an interesting one. Like, he is one of the most capable players in Europe. One of the best Kami players in the whole world. Unfortunately, missed out on Evo this year.
Yeah, that
due
was
to personal reasons, out of his control. But he's more than capable of doing super well. And I want to see him do some damage at this tournament.
So we'll see how he goes. That's us being biased, by the way. We've got Storm Kubo in this pool as well. Now, if Hurricane and Storm Kubo win their matches, I really want to see that on stream.
That's been an interesting one because I hear Storm Kubo's been playing some Honda.
Yes. So we'll see how that goes. We've got Apollo Steed here. And remember, at Stunfest last year, Apollo made it to winners finals and he lost.
Apollo is
a
bad man. Like, but he's had some good results in the past as well. Stunfest defeating Punk.
Yeah, of course. That was a good year for him, actually. We've got Hot Dog 29. I actually haven't seen him. But
no, I haven't seen him, but I'm pretty sure I've seen on Twitter and stuff he's out here rocking that Bison.
Yeah, look, it's another lethal Bison player, and you can't sleep on this guy. Apparently, he's top 5. So I know he's a top 10 character. But
he's a sick player, man. I'm a big fan of Hot Dogs.
We've got Ryusei in this pool as well. So
this is a one pool.
Let me tell you something about Ryusei, right? And I'll probably reiterate the point throughout the day. Ryusei has only attended Premier events. He has not gone to a single ranking event as far as I'm aware. If you go on his CPT profile, all it has is Premier event results. And I think CEO was his best one. So who knows? He could get a top 8 here. He could not. But that guy's only of Premier stats. Watch out for his Urian.
Bad man.
Right? And if we go down to Pool A2, then it's just as killer. We've got Problem X, we've got Takamura, we've got Akainu in that pool.
Bro.
We've got Mr. Crimson. And then, we got the Japanese player, Detonation Gaming, Nauman. Obviously got sponsored this year.
Sakura. I'm a big fan of his Sakura.
So here's the thing, right? I'm not sure if he's going to play Sakura. He might do, because at the recent tournament for Online Asia East, he was playing Sakura, but he's been dabbling with a lot of Lucia.
Okay, Lucia. Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if he picked Lucia. Like Lucia suits him.
Like those waifu characters. Like I'm under the impression that if you want to play a Shoto character, if you want to play Sakurai, there's no reason to not play Akuma. Just get it over and done with. Just play Akuma, guy. This is the guy.
But you're saying that, but Nauman is probably the only Sakura player that made top 8 with the character.
I know. No, he's probably at this point the best SF5 Sakura in the world. So.
Well, again, there's not many Sakuras traveling, and there's not many Sakuras in general. No disrespect to Nauman, but I do feel there's certain characters that get away with murder, or you avoid all the characters that body Sakura. So
which is a lot.
Again, he's a very good player. Look, this guy smoked me at versus fight, and I said he's good.
Yeah, he's really good.
But I'm like, you must have avoided someone.
Also in that pool, you've got Brian
Yes.
for Team Fierce, who is one of the stronger UK players.
Shout out to Team Fierce for picking him up, by the way.
Plays a variety of characters as well. Blanca, Honda, Rashid, Ibuki. In Manat, you know, he's got like a whole cast under his belt.
My only gripe with Brian is like, who are you going to play today?
Yeah.
And again, you could practice. You could practice with Manat, but then you rock up to the tournament round 1 and you start playing Honda.
It's like Shax. You don't know who you're going to get. You know?
Yeah.
Lucky dip.
All right, and then obviously, if we move over to Pool A3, we've got Bonchan. He's going to be awaiting the match of a round 1 game, which is actually happening now between NoHaram and GTR.
NoHaram, very solid Rashid player.
He beat Shax. He beat Shax at Reflect, didn't he?
I think he did, yeah. I think he did. He also beat Shadow Lady in the Frame Advantage video.
Did he do that?
He did it.
Okay, I didn't see the whole thing, so it's like, damn.
Yeah, he did it.
Shout outs
NoHaram.
I mean, look.
The Shadow Lady Slayer.
Hey, listen, that video got a ton of views, so good stuff to them. Hey, these lot made 10K on their Frame Advantage channel, you know.
Let's go.
These lot doing their thing. So, Cool Kid's name is here, but Cool Kid ain't here.
Yeah, Cool Kid ain't here. Like,
so
no, he came here for a couple of games, but he's definitely not here. We'll go Goichi there as well. Chris Axe is actually a solid Ibuki and Akuma player.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it from French player?
France, I believe,
okay.
yes.
All right, cool. So, it looks like, because we filled in the dead air for you guys long enough.
Oh, that was it? That was actually easier than I thought, man.
But we're going to have our first match on stream for you guys. So we've got Gibby Greatness. We've got a Mika player. So the stream team set me up. The Lords behind the broadcasting team. They said, Jammers are going to make this easy for you.
Got Mika.
But we've got Mika to kick things off. I'm trying to remember.
You're not allowed to play with you, man. We know Mika's honest and fair, really.
Listen, I haven't played Mika in quite some time. I've actually been grinding a lot of poison. So
yeah, same. We're both in the same boat when it comes to that. So we can agree on that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look. I love the character.
Yeah.
I love the way they changed the design completely. I just don't like it when Akumas have their day with me.
Just to have fun, you know.
They just do whatever they want.
Nuts, yeah.
So, but yeah, guys, let us know on Twitter, in the stream chat, what new characters you playing. Honda, Lucia, Poison. If you don't like any defensive options, if you like a 7-frame uppercut, or you just like down back and doing a light headbutt that's safe on block. But I'm trying to find. Right, Gibby's waiting for his opponent, but his opponent's not here.
A problem. I definitely saw a problem earlier on.
No, yeah, you're right. It is. We're going to have the EVO champion for 2018, not this year.
Yeah.
Problem X is going to be coming on, and he's going to be fighting Gibby Greatness. So I think it's safe to assume we're going to have Bison versus...
So Problem is a strange one. Like, he'll pick Bison... he'll pick Bison against Mika. Traditionally not a great matchup for Bison, but like the way Problem controls the neutral, he really doesn't let Mika get going, is so impressive. But sometimes he'll play Abigail depending on the style of Mika player.
Yeah. And
so like he switches up depending on you.
Yeah, and I kind of like that, and I implore players to do this more if you have a repertoire of characters under your belt.
Yeah.
You pick a character, and then you have to identify the style that you're up against. So it's like, all right, even if it's theoretically a bad matchup, this character actually might work against you.
You can't forget that there's also a player matchup involved, regardless of the characters. So
there's a huge psychological aspect and like just adaptation behind it. But I'm still waiting. I can see Fairly Sad Panda in the crowd. That's good. It's nice to see he travelled out here.
NoHaram there as well.
I'm not sure where Problem is.
I definitely saw Problem early. He was playing casuals.
Yeah, I saw him there. So Problem he's pretty much qualified for Capcom Cup Finals.
He's
got about
right now.
1,300 points or something.
What is he, 5th, 6th?
5th or 6th. Let's double check. He's pretty high up. He's in the top 10, so he's 5th right now. So he's like 300 points behind Fujimura.
Bad man.
And I mean, like, he's fine.
Problem X just continues to... I think consistency in Street Fighter 5 is one of the most impressive things to me, and Problem X is definitely one of the players that has that under his belt. He's just like... finds ways to just improve himself. Like, whereas you think you've reached the pinnacle, after you win Evo, you continue to improve from there. It's so impressive.
Yeah, I mean, look, when you talk about some of the world's best players, if you wanted to describe them in one word, we use the word consistency. Because they're there, they're getting the results. Yes, Problem's probably won about 3 or 4 ranking events this year. Obviously, recent results at ranking event, he came second at Fight Club. Shout out to Big Bird for winning that.
Bad man.
Accumulating 200 more points.
And I'm pretty sure he's missing this one, Big Bird.
Oh, so is he not here?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm actually not sure.
Because I remember he's like, look, I've qualified.
Yeah.
So he's like, he's all right. I remember he had a problem. Well, it wasn't a problem. He didn't like that he was qualifying so late.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not 100% certain about that. Let me just check if he is here or not.
Let's double check if he's there.
But I can understand him missing out a few events if he needs to, because...
Look, again, I'm going to look at the camera and say this. People that are competing in these tours, again, traveling is exhausting.
Burnout is a thing.
Take your breaks. Take a break once in a while. And look, some of these guys playing, they've qualified already. So it's like, all right, I can afford to miss 1 or 2. Especially because we spoke about this before, about the leaderboards in general. A lot of the guys in the top 26, they're like, okay, if somebody within the 26 places wins something, it's not as bad. It just reshuffles where we are.
Right.
If someone out of the top 26 wins something, it's like, ooh, you could kind of disrupt the flow of what's going on. So going back to what we were saying, we've got Problem X shortly arriving.
Yeah, we are just waiting, guys. Like,
I literally don't know where he's gone. I actually don't know where he's gone.
Okay. He's coming back.
All right, cool. That's fine. All right, it's absolutely fine. But yeah, so he hasn't won a premier event this year.
Not this year.
As far as I'm aware, he hasn't won one. But the closest one was Combo Breaker, second place, losing to Punk. That was a great grand final, by the way.
Yeah. Big Bird is not here. He tweeted out, EU tournaments are great to stream monster. Okay. So like he's happy to watch this one from afar and just not have to throw down himself. Do
you know what? I respect it.
I respect it as well.
I mean, after that run for the past 2-3 weeks, I thoroughly respect it. So we're gonna find out.
Yeah, Problem just on his way back, I think, guys. Still.
Yeah. But
we have his opponent, Gibby Greatness. So Mika versus Bison. The way Problem plays this matchup is, I think he's the only one that plays it this way. Like, pretty much all the Mikas have trouble against Problem. Like, they just can't find that way in. Yeah. Problem's too good at just controlling space, controlling neutral, making them think twice. Of course, once Mika does get in, though, it's terrible for Bison.
But I think he's understood, like, he's grinded the situations long enough to go, right, if I get grabs, I get grabs. If I avoid it, then I can get the optimal combo.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's looking real smooth in this matchup. Again, and he expresses with great disdain of how much he hates the character. Because, look, there was a point where at Head Stomper in, I think it's the top 8, where he got caught out. Double Mika'd.
Yeah, it happens.
But several of the players got double Mika'd by Salty Kid.
Salty Kid went in that tournament.
Luffy, so we're going to see how that goes here. But, yeah, obviously we'll go through it when the match actually happens as well. Bison's got the tools. He's properly equipped now to tackle the grapplers. Mika being one of them.
A lot more so.
Like,
they helped him out. Like, season 1, like, he was just, it was so bad. It was so rough. He didn't have a 3-frame button. Yeah, his damage was lacking. His Oki setups weren't great. Season 2, that he definitely, from there onwards, he definitely got improved time and time again.
So they started adding tools to the arsenal, and it's like, right, I can tackle them.
Yeah.
So now the factor of the physical effects from the V skill is there. It's like, I can't drop kick, I can't jump, and then I have to deal with the pressure.
And just as we went in depth on the Mika vs Bison matchup, we are not going to have that.
Okay.
Gibby's coming off the stage, and we're going to get the Evo champ Bonchan stepping up.
Let's see what happens, because I'm not sure what the issue is.
From one Evo champ to another.
I mean, look, to kick things off, an Evo champion, I'm down for that.
Yeah, always.
At least I get to commentate an Evo champion. I wasn't there when it happened, but shout outs to James Chen and Seth Killian for doing that. Right, who have we got? I went to the wrong pool again. Bonchan, where are you? That should be pool A3. And you, sir, are going up against NoHaram.
Yep, there he is, the Rashid specialist.
Okay, so I've heard a lot of things about NoHaram, and they haven't been good.
Let's just say he's not afraid to take risks. That's the nicest way of putting it.
Okay.
That's the nicest way of putting it. He's not afraid to take risks.
All right. Well, I mean, it's part of the game. Risk taking is part of the game.
Big cojones.
And I mean, look, if you've got a flexible character like Rashid, a very versatile character like Rashid, it's like you can afford to do things here and there. But
I'm pretty sure Bonchan's going to have the matchup on lock though.
Look,
Rashid's a character that you got to know.
This man on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, won Evolution 2019. Before that, he won 2 premieres back to back. This guy is on fire.
Yep.
He's qualified. And do you know what? Despite that amazing run, he is still wearing the #2 headband on the CPT leaderboard.
That's rough.
He accumulated so many points that he is literally 160 something points behind.
He's
Punk. Punk is still at the top of the leaderboard.
He is nipping at his heels though.
He's there.
Punk needs to watch his back.
But the thing is, look, he's been using Karin just as long, maybe a slightly less time than Punk. Because remember, he was using Nash for quite a while, and I think he made the switch to Karin, or added Karin to his arsenal at Season 2. And he's been playing it ever since. And this guy is very meticulous, highly revered in the scene. Look, I believe this man has his own world tour. Well, he's got the Bonchan. He's got the Bonchan Japan tour, world tour.
That's so crazy.
Listen, that rare. Look, he got more people to come to an event than certain.
I saw that.
certain local events.
That was right after we won Evo, right? Like the venue was packed out.
Bonchan.
That's so cool. And look, you can see right there, bottom of your screen, guys. This event is sponsored by Red Bull. And hey, guess what? This guy is as well. He's going for the king. We're going to kick off Celtic Throwdown with some Sagat, guys. Get hype.
All right. I'm telling you, man, what is there not to love about the Evo 2019 champion Bonchan here? And like I said, he's going to grace us with that Sagat play. I haven't actually seen this matchup a lot, but because Rashid, in my opinion, arguably the best character in the game, he's got the tools to combat the Tiger shots.
I guess he doesn't like Karin versus Rashid.
But he won the grand finals with using
he did.
So, do you know what? He might be identifying a style. I like when he uses Sagat to identify how how opponents react to him.
That's true. Maybe he did his research on NoHaram, saw this playstyle he exhibits.
Yeah.
And he just wants to go for that control playstyle that Sagat can offer.
There you go. Right now, it's not looking good.
Got to be careful though. It's just one jump. Those Tiger shots are well and good when you're chucking them out there, but if he gets over one of them, it could be curtains.
Yeah, but if you see the spacing Bonchan was using earlier, right now he's exhibiting the normal, showcasing us that. Alright, nail assault. There we go.
I really like having the Sagat pick ready. It's not a matchup everyone's going to know to the wire.
This character will get you through pulls. Trust me.
Exactly. It's not
the overhead.
Yo, the EX Tiger uppercut. Going to close that one out.
He's from France. I literally saw. I think he saw the overhead and he just went for the uppercut. So I kind of respect it. It's an early jumping fierce there.
And look at the corner carry Rashid doing it. He does best.
There's the overhead again. That's 0 on hit, so he could have pressed something there.
Yeah.
All right, and that's it. So if you look at how Bonchan spaces the Tiger shots, if he does the V skill, he just slightly off spacing, but if he spaces the V skill, it should land in front of me, able to block.
Yeah.
There it is.
Interruption. You can't throw those out there. That Tiger uppercut is locked and loaded. Going to get the EX knee here. Pushing Rashid all the way back. And this is where Sagat plays his game. Tiger uppercut. Look how deep that was.
Very last minute, he's done.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's done. He just activated it anyway, just in case it wasn't going to kill. And that is the first game there to Bonchan. So, again, the typical problem of he just couldn't get it.
No, he couldn't. He did get one clean jump over a Tiger shot, but it was not enough. Bonchan too good on the defensive options. Interrupted that block string into the whirlwind shot. Can't be throwing those out there. Bonchan's going to be ready every single time.
And funnily enough, so he's using the running mixer, which will leave him safe on block, but at a disadvantage. He actually is another early jump in there.
Okay, there we go. And that eagle spike.
And let us not forget. All right. Looking good there. For NoHaram, this is good. This is very good. All right, and he backs off here. He's got V-Trigger on deck. And he's going to use the Yasar to cover his approach. There it is. He's going to get a combo and end the round. All right. Looking very good for Haram. What a turnaround here. A very aggressive adjustment from our Rashid player.
Okay. Arm range, crouch, fierce.
All right, that's sweet. Ooh, I'm pretty sure he could have done light spin and mixer there. Got a punish. But he didn't do so. And he's being aware. Do you know what? He took that risk.
Of course. You've got to do it sometimes, but you can't get away with too many of those against a guy like Bonchan.
Well, like he's mixing up the nail assault with the empty version and the actual ender with the kick. Gets the back throw.
We got off the jump light for the minimal block stun.
He could have done an EX uppercut there. He hit that late there. And then the cross up.
Right at the back of Sagat's head. That can be that awkward angle that's difficult to cross cut. Okay, what's going to be his setup time?
All right,
Overhead
back
again.
dash.
Every time. That's going to be the stun and the game right there.
All right, he's dead. Just make it simple. Keep it simple. Yeah.
NoHaram. Man, Bonchan getting serious now. Turns around the cap.
Do you know, if there's one thing I'd like to avoid at a tournament in the morning, it is a Rashid player.
Yes.
So I can kind of see.
Especially one on with the playstyle of NoHaram. It can be very frustrating.
He's at home. This guy's chewing gum. He's like, he's just another Sagat player. I've come to take his points. NoHaram. Do you know, I kind of like how poised he is right now. He literally, he doesn't look shook. I'd be shook.
NoHaram. Listen, this guy is the Shadow Lady Slayer. You don't beat that character
Actually,
if you haven't come prepared.
That's a very good point. Can we emphasize that point,
Guys,
please? This guy.
How many of you guys at home in the chat beat Shadow Lady? Press 1 if you beat Shadow Lady. Because NoHaram did it multiple times.
Multiple times.
He did it twice.
Yeah, right. So this is what he wanted. Do you know what? This was smart on Bonchan's end in terms of strategy because he used Sagat to kind of gauge the way.
There we go. I see a bunch of ones. I see some 2s though. Some guys tried and failed.
So he used Sagat, in my opinion, to kind of gauge the way NoHaram was playing. The aggression, how he tackles fireballs, how he does the neutral. And he's like, right, I think I figured it out and found a way to adjust to his playstyle here. NoHaram, all he really has to do is adjust to the Karin matchup. But this is an Evolution champion.
Of course, this is the run back, the grand finals character matchup for EVO 2019. Of course, it was Bonchan, Karin versus Big Bird Rashid.
Yeah, shout outs to Big Bird.
Yeah.
And it's the thing, now that there's no projectile for NoHaram to deal with, the traditional one, he can kind of abuse the whirlwind shot at a particular range before Karin gets Mika.
Yep, and you can see Bonchan with the movement options.
Hello forward, there it is. Turn those buttons there, and again, peppering him with those lights.
Jumps in on the heavy button.
Don't spin a mix-up.
That's one of the hardest things to do in Street Fighter 5, when you throw out that heavy button and you get jumped in on. Oh my goodness, the crouch fierce. Okay, I see you.
Standing fierce, he threw out
Stand fierce rather, yes.
All right, no confirm there from Bonchan. Uncharacteristic, but it's early in the morning. Another jump.
Oh, safe. Oh, the challenge.
There it is, not dead yet. One low forward will do it though. He's got to be very careful here. NoHaram and no anti-air there from Bonchan.
Rashid's early jump fierce is an awkward one to anti-air, especially for a character like Karin. I mean, the EX would have done the job.
I thought he was going to do EX Resentment.
Yeah, EX. Wow, ready. How ready?
The jump back as well.
Oh my goodness.
He done the same thing against Big Bird.
And there you go. The V reversal just says, get away from me, realizing the threat that he's under right now.
Don't jump off the wall.
Yeah, EX Resentment would have done the job there, perhaps.
Don't take it. Yeah, he tried something.
He tried it.
You know, I think he was really thinking about it. But the thing is, Bonchan already dealt with the wall jump escape. You really need to be careful, especially when he's got full resources in the tank there.
Yep.
All right, this is match point here for Bonchan. Lands the EX Orochi, and he has an execution error there.
Oh, look at that. The late cancel.
Execution error.
Yep, Karin low forward. Can get that late cancel on there. Still into the perfect timing. Tenko.
He could have stopped Rashid by now.
From a light kick, guys.
And he backs off. Eagle Spike, and that's going to be punished. Is he done? Yes, he is.
Just about. Bonchan closes that one out. The extra 10 half for the finish.
And we saw that head tilt there. Listen.
Good showing, though.
Of course. Good stuff there to both players. Obviously, looking back at the match there to see what transpired, Bonchan could have stunned NoHaram earlier. He had 2 opportunities. He had to beat it at the time. I think he had 2 bars, so he could have done the full combo to the stun. But in doing so with those execution errors, you allow your opponent to come back. And NoHaram is no slouch when it comes to coming back.
I mean, yeah, Bonchan, the Sagat pick, it was paying off at the start, but I feel like Sagat's just one of those characters where, like, it's too much of a gamble to play them in a high-stakes tournament like this. If the matchup doesn't provide, like, you know, I mean, there are certain matchups where Sagat does extremely well. Let's say, I think Akuma, that he does well. I think that's the main one that he picks him for. Zeku, he does pretty well, but I don't know against Rashid. These top-tier characters, apart from Akuma.
Flip it on its head right now.
Yeah.
Remember, he's just won a Super Premiere, and he won 2 Premieres before that. The guy's got the points. He could use Sagat a little bit more.
Absolutely. He wants to showcase the character for the stream.
He's fun. And look, it gets him a little bit better and ready for Capcom Cup Finals if he wants to whip him out there as well. But that match is over and done with, so NoHaram is sent to the losers. And the match we were going to have first initially is here now. So we've got Problem X MOUZ Sports Problem X. He's been going around the place. Shouts to MOUZ Sports. He had opportunities at Gamescom.
Yeah, no, this guy's a flipping celebrity, man.
He knows it as well. And I mean, he's been traveling around the world. People been taking pictures. And he is still grinding this game. I believe he has the most played games on CFN, over 80,000 matches.
Yeah, he does. Like, he's always grinding. He's always playing the game. He's always trying to learn something new. Which is, I can, like I said earlier, I can truly admire that.
Yeah.
He's also been grinding out some Teppen recently with myself. Like, we've been playing that back and forth.
You know what? I know he's actually a huge fan of card games.
Yeah, he does. He plays Magic, I think, as well.
So it's like he likes his card games. I'm not gonna lie. He obviously talks about poker quite a bit.
He's a real thinking man.
And again, guys, I actually encourage you. It should be on the Capcom Fighters channel. If you haven't seen WSO Talks with Logan Sama, Punk, and Problem X, go and watch that. It's a very insightful conversation they had. A very chilled environment. And Problem X says some very interesting things about sponsorship, the mentality of the game, winning tournaments. So really give that a watch.
Honestly, any opportunity that you guys can get at home to pick the brains of guys like Problem or Punk, do it. It's there, man, for you to watch, man. It's on YouTube. And check it out.
It's free, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, all this amazing free content with the FGC, man. Like, you guys are spoiled for choice.
Wait. Has he got the costume power up? Has Problem X got the costume power up?
Psycho, yes, he does. I can see it.
Is it there?
Chest Day Bison. Absolutely hench Bison, bro.
He was ecstatic when this costume came out, and he's got the power up from the cape. But Gibby Greatness, he has got a challenge on his hand. Problem X, no slouch this matchup, courtesy of me, Luffy, all the other Mika players around Europe. He's got that knowledge. But like me and Tank were saying before, so statistic-wise on paper, I'll say Bison has been equipped with the tools now to help alleviate the pressure in the neutral and the guessing game with the V-skill, the physical effect. Problem X's air-to-air game is amazing. His spacing. He forces you to try and play footsies and you can't win. You can't win, so you just run into a crush counter button of some sort.
It's like I said earlier on, right? Okay, Mika's all well and good running her game when she gets to the corner, mixing you up, command grab situations, +3, +2. But if she can't get you there, how does she start? She can't.
But the thing is, her most comfortable ways in as a character, forward dashing, drop kick, jumping.
Splash.
We've seen Gibby Greatness have a little bit of success here, but it hasn't been converted into big damage. Ooh. There it is, as I say it, one jump.
This is what it takes. It can take one jump on a fierce button, and that can be the whole game.
All right, he tried to look to activate there, but the slide worked out.
Oh, wow, how ready was Problem.
And there it is. Yeah, no, you can't do that. He's blocked. Oh, he could have blocked that. And there we go.
+3 situation right now.
Looking good here.
Blocks the stunner.
Let's see what he does with the cycle blast. Air to air, he's done.
Problem, you're a bad man.
Yeah,
you are a bad man.
To be fair, Gibby Greatness, he went for a raw jump, but he could have done EX with his airplane. That would have been a little bit better, a much better escape.
It's a big gamble, though, really.
Look, you spend bar, but you wouldn't have been hit by the hell attack.
That's true. So it might have actually beat the hell attack, to be fair.
All right, again, back to that neutral game here, and as long as she doesn't have V-reverse, she's got to hold it down. And there's dash up brimstone.
No, okay, from this mid-screen, right?
Yeah, it's the EX1, so it's +3 after the forward dash.
Okay.
All right, wake up buttons there for Gibby.
Is that the one with the guaranteed wake-up timing?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so it's like Bison the Existence, yeah.
Yep. And I mean, it's much more scary on Mika's end than it is on Bison. Just making sure, playing it safe at the moment. Good V-reversal.
Okay, here we go.
And again, at one point during Street Fighter V's lifespan, there was a way you could win this matchup without V-trigger, but nowadays, you kind of need your partner. Just waiting, looking for a way to activate here. Problem X, there it is.
Yeah, guess that slide realizes that he's going to be grounded for that long.
All right, nice anti-air, and he backdash. Good safe option there from Gibby as well. Gets the grab.
Meaty crouch fist as well, so he does get the follow-up. Oh my goodness, the hit confirmed from Problem X.
I want to know why Gibby tried to jump. He's got to get to the game because of that mistake.
Problema X.
He might go for a medium punch. Nope, meaty Psycho Crusher. Yeah, that's plus.
That was so sick. Well, Problem always brings out something new, man.
So
something that you don't expect.
In that situation there, I believe because Psycho Crusher is hitting on the latter active frames, that leaves Bison at +4 at best. I think that's what it was. And if you have a +4 situation, you go for regular grab, then the grab kick connects on the latter frames.
I think +3
was it +3?
Is the perfect opportunity for grab. I think +4 the grab will whiff because they'll still be coming out block stun.
+4 you can still do it.
Oh wow.
Because it hits on the last active frame or connects on the last active frame.
Oh, of course. Because throws have what, 3 active frames?
Yeah. When they changed it to that, +4 situations became a thing.
Yeah. I remember when that didn't used to work, man.
It's crazy. All right, so it was a good start here for Gibby. I think he just needs to make a few adjustments in the neutral. His aggression has been fine. And again, he's getting a lot of straight hits here. Kind of hit. He could have got confirmed there.
He could have done EX Peach, right? Yeah.
Yep. +5 on counter hit. And there is Problem X again, just looking for a way. No activation yet. He wants it on block.
Back throw here. Going to get the guaranteed down forward fierce. I'll just slide this
You
time.
can't. Yeah, you can't do that.
That will hit. No, same.
No. So basically,
the air one will hit, right?
No. Actually, I think the above one will work. But
Okay.
let's see how this works. Good escape.
I'm surprised. Oh! I need that. The bomb blew up.
So he could have got something after that.
The ticking time bomb. Yeah, EX Scissors or Psycho.
All right, we're looking at match point here for Problem X. Due to that lovely display of using Devil's Reverse.
Problem X is the best V-Trigger 2 Bison on the planet. He's the best Bison on the planet
He's
anyway.
the innovator of V-Trigger 2. All right, just a bunch of regular throws here.
This guy's got mad setups as well that like he hasn't even shown.
Another sweep. Stun him. There you go.
Yeah.
Just get the stun. He's been getting away with a lot of sweeps. I hope Problem X is taking note of that. And he's going to lose the round.
Yeah. Meterless, wingless for the finish there. Gets himself some good bar. Boys popping off for him out here.
Yeah, but again, pay attention to what Gibby's doing to kind of get in on Bison. He's taking those risks with the sweep. Problem X has been getting clipped by him a few times, but once he blocks one of them, you're in trouble.
So Mika was crouching there, so you get the 3 jabs into the scissors. EX for the setup. Oh, jump fierce is hard.
And another sweep.
Yep.
That's like the 5th one.
And you see how Problem is always just holding backwards, so he never takes the grounded throw, which is a lot worse.
Yeah, walking backwards against Mika is actually a good tool.
Even with Bison's walk speed, it's useful because you take that standing throw.
All right, he's looking good here. Raw activation, and he'll take that.
So good.
Probably will take that all day.
The evasion. Yeah, he realizes he has the V reversal there.
All right,
doesn't need V-Trigger to win this round anymore, so why not spend it?
Right, Gibby, if Gibby wants to get back in this match, he needs to land critical art.
Yeah,
I don't care how you do it, you need to do it.
I think it's going to be a Hail Mary one, to be honest.
He might do Crouch Fist. He might look for Crouch Fist and critical art, I don't know.
It's possible right now, but Problem's just going to make it so hard for him to get in and make the opportunity happen.
Now, but Gibby's waiting for his great health to come back before he makes a real move here. Oh, he walked into the stand medium punch.
A bit too far for the second one to connect, you know.
All right, Psycho
Down
Blast.
fist, that's going to be that. Problem X is going to take that game 2-0 over Gibby.
I think that's when the matchup gets really tense for both players because Gibby just, expended his V-Trigger and he's like, right, I need another way in. I had CA, but I need to land the CA. And on the other hand, Problem knew he needed that.
He knew that. It might have actually been a better strategy not to go for that and just to try, you dash EX grab or something.
But the thing is, Problem put himself at a space where it's like, right, I can see all your comfortable approaches now, so I should be ready and punish accordingly. And look, it worked out in the end. But so, going back to a situation that happened, when he does back throw and then slide activates, that's better than the Psycho Crusher Meaty because I can do reversal Nadeshko and I'll get a trade combo. Because the
spin state.
So if anyone has a crush counter button that leaves Mika in a spinning state, she'll just call Nadeshko and get a trade combo because they'll recover while you're airborne.
Yeah, true.
But by doing the slide, you still get the crush counter. You got more active frame.
How about down forward fist activate? Would that have been similar? I imagine it would have been similar.
I think he could have blocked in time.
Possibly, yeah.
But I think Problem X prefers to do the slide activate.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so up next, I believe on our screens, I saw Punk the guard, but he ran off somewhere.
Yeah.
Where's he gone?
I see Punk, I see Phenom.
Oh, no, he's there. Okay, he's back. Ladies and gentlemen.
And you guys are spoiled out here. We give you Bonchan Problem and now the Alpha.
Yep, I am the Alpha. This was the other guy, part of the WSO talks, doing his thing again. And I really liked his perspective on sponsorships, on how he looks at the game, how much he practiced. And again, he did lament. He said, look, people are looking at me when there's other people you should be looking at because there's so many lethal players in the Western regions now.
That's so true. Like, everyone has leveled up so much in Street Fighter 5. I feel like these tournaments are just like, it's so difficult to predict like a top 8 or even a top 16. Yeah,
and I mean, I think this is what makes it really entertaining because it's like, look, we've got 50 players that can be put in the top 32 for the CPT finals, right? You just don't know who's going to make it there. But Punk, he has at the top of the leaderboards. I mean, what? He won 3 premieres?
Yeah, he was unbeatable. Like,
first couple of months,
he was in grand finals of like 3 or 4 premieres in a row. So,
look, he won final round, he won mix-up. He came second at NCR, I believe. Yeah, I mean, he's been doing his thing. First at Combo Breaker. He went to a couple of ranking events as well. And I really like how Punk brings out his, plethora of characters.
Yeah.
So he's like, obviously qualified. He's like, let me whip out the Kali. Let me try the Cammy. He's been trying all sorts of characters. He was trying a bit of Poison. I saw him stream a little bit.
Yeah. I've definitely seen a few of the American players trying out Poison. I've seen IDOM as well.
Shouts to IDOM.
Wolfgang actually won a local with Poison.
Shouts to Wolfgang as well.
Yeah, that's my boy.
And I mean, I think Punk's performances dipped after he won DreamHack Dallas. They just dipped a little bit. They're not significantly bad because I think his worst position is actually 17th. And for that to be your worst position during a season,
17th, and that's at like
Evo and Evo.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So these are like the most stacked tournaments. So.
And again, he was very close to winning versus fighting there. Obviously lost to Bonchan in the grand final of the Karin mirror match, but he's whipping out the elegant blonde, and he's come to get the job done here again.
Ditn is, a Ibuki player as expected.
Yeah, from Belgium, I believe.
Yes, he is.
He's been putting a little bit of work with the character as well.
Holding it down for Team DRT.
Yeah.
Ryan Ryu holding it down with those guys. For Hajian, I believe, should be here as well.
Yeah.
Round 1.
All right, and they're going to play in the bathhouse. So let's see how Ditton's matchup knowledge fares against one of the best characters in the business.
Damn, waifu's in the bathhouse looking like an anime episode out here. We got the
Stop it.
You know those spin-off episodes.
Stop it.
The one-off episodes, yeah.
I've come to commentate, mate. Stop it. All right. Right now, it's looking good here. At the moment, he's very cognizant of the fact that crouching mini kick is a lethal button there, Ditn. Oh, executioner, this is big. Damn, that. Did you see how much screen carry that provided?
Yeah, it's nuts. It's Karin, boy.
That was meatless, by the way. I think that might provide better screen carry than her B&B into Tenko than Orochi. All right, there it is. V-reversal.
Yeah, you have to. Oh, God, hit in the back of the head, though. Watch your neck.
Slight miscalculation there, but he done the right thing. And he actually V-reversal pretty early as well, so he didn't have to deal with it at all. So, all right. Good start there. Not too bad on Ditton's end either. He got a couple of straight hits. Just got one bad buff, and it went downhill there for him. That's how he works it out.
Okay. Okay, these guys buffering in the neutral here. Just trying to find one opening. Both these characters get so much from one buffer, but Karin is the one that finds the hit. Punk.
Look at that. It was a counter hit confirmed right off the bat there from Punk from the crouching medium. And there it is. Buffer to EX Kunai. Get something started. Good counter hit. He didn't believe. He did not believe. Could have looped it into another light rider there. Quite okay.
Yeah, nice V-reversal there. Punk not afraid to use that one, realizing that V-trigger not really a necessity in the Ibuki matchup. So,
well, there's quite a few matchups doesn't need to use it, and because she can forward dash after the V-reversal, he's done.
Yo, he got the from the stand fierce to confirm. That's gonna be that.
Oh ho's.
Oh ho ho boys.
Again, playing with such poise right now. That's the on-job face right there. Ditn got quite a bit to think about. But yeah, I mean, look, Punk was probably one of the first people to go, look, do you know what, I can V-reverse with Karin, especially in the corner. She can forward dash, and if you normal recover, she's like +4, so she gets a legitimate set regardless.
Yeah, super scary.
So he's not afraid to burn it, and because it's part of the meta using a 2-bar V-trigger, he'll expend it, and he'll probably get it back. And let me tell you something about both these characters. Do you know they're actually some of the best at building V-meter?
Yeah, they do.
The crush counters, the B skills.
They use it in combos.
Yeah, there you go. So, stay right there. They're standing hard kicks. They use quite a bit. Obviously, haven't seen one yet from either of them, but... Alright, applying that pressure, and he's found his way into the corner again. Good spacing.
Caught it himself, though, unfortunately. Oh, my goodness. The low forward, always ready.
Back throw, it worked out for him there, Ditn.
You can't press buttons on there. I'm surprised Punk pressed something.
Oh, he missed the chance to land a big reset there, Ditn. Activation there from Punk.
Corner carry.
I think he knows, because he knows he's walking backwards.
Yeah. I guess the throw saw the V-reverse will start up.
Take my grab.
Oh, my goodness.
He tricked you, trust me.
Reaching, I'm teaching.
Hashtag.
Don't press those lights.
Well, look, man, look, this character, and like Cammy as well, there's several characters on defense. The walk speed is that good. You just want to flinch. He's going to get that crush counter confirmed. Oh, this is going to be big. He's stunned.
He went for that. That would have killed if he got the throw there, but Ditn was ready.
Oh, okay. Not sure what gimmick that was, but it worked out. And there it is, the kunai. He can stun him. Don't overhead. Oh.
Punk actually did tech. If he was a little bit quicker with the throat.
One more grab will do it.
Oh, wait,
check on the dash.
Not enough for the CA.
This is going to be big here. No anti-air there from Ditn either.
Punk.
He's done. Yeah, he's done. He's done the unsafe version.
Wow.
All right.
You can't do that.
And Punk going to close it out swiftly.
What's that, -5?
Yep. So for those
5 frame super.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, there are two versions of Ibuki's V skill. There's the non-charge version and the charge version. The non-charge version leaves her at -5. And because Karin's super is 5 frame startup, Punk identified that and said, right, that's a wrap.
That's so smart.
And the thing is, so here's the trap in that situation. You do the unsafe one, you're punishable. And Karin had CA, right? And then you had the charge version, Which, if you'd done that, he probably could have reacted with super anyway.
I mean, Punk is just ready for all those kind of little situations that not every Karin player will be ready for.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
All right. But, guys, what we are going to be ready for is we're going to have to take a short break, I believe.
Here, I think, yeah, just to sort out some of the issues or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
But when we come back, there's going to be more SF5 pool action here at Celtic Throwdown 2019. So don't go nowhere. We'll be back with you shortly.
This is the path of my destiny. Come on, Hadouken!
Final team in grand finals. That is it. Last game, last set.